invest in travel tech, but it is not airline travel tech. So we invest across the entire travel spectrum from the moment a person thinks about travel till they come back and say, wow. What is emerging right now will be mainstream in 5 years. And so for us, we're very focused on what are the new technologies. And if we invest now, 5 years from now, we'll be in a leading position. So what are those technologies right now? So for us, artificial intelligence. We absolutely, and travel is an excellent place to deploy new machine learning technologies and such. Another one is biometrics. Mobility, that's the regional transportation ecosystem. So think of mobility, yes, there's the ground mobility and autonomous cars and all that kind of stuff. Go up 1 foot and now you're in the air. So the eVTOLs and the regional transportation. Blockchain is again, early, but we see that coming in place. And then, augmented reality, not virtual reality. I think we're not seeing business models there, but augmented reality, and we think of that in terms of the operation side. So those 5 areas are areas that we're very focused on right now. So blockchain is a new buzzword, and it is, in that hype cycle. And, I'll say where blockchain is now in 2018 is where the internet was in 1995. And there was a big hype cycle, and there was the dot-com bust, boom and bust, right? And I think we're going to start seeing that. Probably 95% of the blockchain startups now will fail. But there is a there. And once we get past that hump, there are several companies, some that we're starting to look at. You really, at the end of the day, you need to find the use cases. It's a cool technology, but what is the solution? Like, what is the problem that they're going to solve that is unique that only blockchain can do? There's a lot of, we're going to reinvent GDSs, or we're going to reinvent, payments. Okay, well, let's find ways that it's going to be different. Now, things like logistics and supply chain, there's some real use cases there that are unique to that and that the blockchain can solve. We see some other ones, too, coming down the road, but it's still very early. I do believe one whole area that we JetBlue Technology Ventures are very uniquely positioned is around this whole regional travel ecosystem that I mentioned. So electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, we've invested in a company called Joby Aero. That's the 0 to 100 mile range, maybe a little bit more. And then we've also invested alongside Boeing in electric propulsion. So think of a Tesla for air. And that's sort of 100 to 1,000 miles. So completely revolutionizing that regional transportation ecosystem. So you actually can fly from small airport to small airport again. It used to be you could do that. But now all of the airlines have gotten out of it because the cost structure just wasn't profitable. Now it'll be profitable again.